In order to record accurately in the general journal, we first of all have to look at a particular transaction. We have to analyze that transaction. We have to determine which account is going to be increased and which account is going to be decreased. Because once a transaction takes place, it's going to result in one account being increased and another account being decreased. So let us go back to the motor vehicle. So we bought the motor vehicle from Stewart's Motors, DVD business, right? For $2 million. And we bought it yesterday. Now that we have bought a motor vehicle from Stewart Motors for $2 million. In the business, what has increased? An asset. Which asset? The motor vehicle. That has increased. When an asset is increased, two things can happen. Either that another asset is decreased, or a liability has increased. Let's reason that out. Suppose we had the cash and we just went and bought the motor vehicle for $2 million. In other words, the business had the cash. We bought it for $2 million. Then certainly motor vehicle as an asset would increase, but your cash would decrease. And that caused you to what? Remain in balance. With me? Yes. No, you did not have the cash. So, what has increased? Still motor vehicle, but nothing decreased. So therefore, to bring things back into balance, something else have to increase. And that is what we call a liability. Because you now owe Stewart Motors for their motor vehicle. And that put you back in balance. Increase for asset means that you debit asset. Increase for a liability means that you credit the liability. So once we're talking about assets, increasing it means that it is debited. And the fact that liability is the opposite of assets, when you are increasing liability, you credit.
Yeah.
When you are increasing liability, you credit. So, by the same token, if we are going to reduce an asset, you're going to what? Credit it. And if we are going to reduce a liability, you debit.
Take a moment to review information on assets and liabilities on pages 42 and 43. Review also the use of the journal on page 11 and recording in the general journal on pages 62 to 66 in your Carlong Principles of Accounts for CSEC text. This teaching series is a production of Carlong Publishers Caribbean Limited.